So in this video, I want to update you guys on my thoughts on these Bitcoin charts right now. They are looking very, very interesting. We talked about last time how the bull run was looking a little bit scary because the Bitcoin chart was pulling away from the stock market. We're going to take a look at these charts and see what's going on now because we haven't looked at them in an entire week. We also have the holidays coming up. Are we going to have a nice holiday effect on these charts or not? What is going to happen? Let's just get right into it. First things first. Now, I said what is going to happen, which my bad for saying that because technical analysis is not going to tell you the future. It's just going to give you an idea that helps you make better decisions because probabilities, right? Because probabilities. So we're looking at this chart right here and we can see that we got this green line that's marking off the previous tops, and then we got this red line that's showing the resistance before we have a nice dip. So we had over here in the first bull run, we were at like 12,000, and then the price dipped all the way down to 1200. The price was at 1200 back in 2013, and then it dipped all the way down to about $200. But this level right here, $660 some was actually a key level because the price came up to that level, got rejected, and then went back to that level. Also in the last bull run that a lot of people were here for, actually let me know in the comment box if you were here for the previous bull run when COVID hit. Were you here for that bull run, or were you here in the 2017 bull run? Just want to get a head check and see where you guys at. Or are you new to crypto? Let me know if I need to make this content easier to understand for newer people. But coming back right here, we see Bitcoin went up to 20,000 in the bull run that I got in, and then it came down to this 12,000. That was a key level. It came up to that level twice and got rejected at that level. All the trading was around that level in that bull run. Now the most previous one that we had, when we zoom in here, when Bitcoin came up to almost 70k, the price came down and it got rejected at 46k. It's doing a nice loop right now, which looks very similar to the previous bull markets, actually almost identical to the previous bull markets. There's just a nice big rounded bottom back up to this resistance. Over here in the previous one, we had this structure right here, which was Adam and Eve, which was the reversal pattern that gave it its green light to go up. When we look down here, it was just a cup and handle that gave it its green light to go up. So we'll see what happens on this one this time. The reason why I got this level right here marked off like that, because I think that's the level that we have to get past. So 40, let's call it 47. Let's just say 47,000. Let's clear 47,000 and bounce there. Once we do this, then yeah, we're go like that. So we'll see how this happens. What I actually think is going to happen, what could be very plausible, remember, it's just giving you probabilities. It can come up to this line right here, 47,000, and then hit back down here where somewhere around where this 200 moving average will be hitting at, and that will be also a nice cup and handle right there. That's me trying to predict the future, but you guys know I suck at predicting the future. I'm more better at just analyzing these charts. So let's take a look at the DXY, because this is the chart that everybody is waiting on, and frankly it's not giving us that much information. So let's go to the SPX. So this is the chart that I was saying was probably looking like we wanted it to bounce. And what's crazy is I drew this box in here because when we look at the daily, that was where we have some gaps at, and we actually have another one. So as we print more of these gaps in here, I get more and more skeptical about this bull run continuing right now. I think we're gonna have to come back down and fill these before anything starts to happen. Also, the 200 daily moving average, simple moving average, is all the way down here where this gap is actually kind of the top of this gap is. So we'll see how that actually plays out right there. On the weekly though, it looks very bullish. It looks very bullish. This line that everybody was hoping was going to be that bearish sign is actually holding up. When we look at the DJI, it looks exactly the same. We do have the gap drawn in there from the daily chart right there, but hey, those gaps don't have to be filled for sure. It's just a theory. Now if the price gets rejected and comes and fills those gaps, then that would actually be kind of coinciding with the Bitcoin chart kind of doing a loop. But let's take a look at this chart right here, which is the DJI. Now everybody was watching this chart because it was the indicator that we were going to be going down, and it was. It bounced on the 200 moving average, and now it's looking like it wants to go higher. Can't really say nothing but that there. It did it before once. Did it kind of right here. It was also fighting with the 200 moving average. Spent a lot more time below it, but once it got above it, it was above it. Over here it held. Right now it looks like it held, so things are actually looking kind of bullish right now. We might actually be hitting the disbelief stage of the market cycle right now, which, like I said, which I showed in the previous Bitcoin chart, doesn't actually mean that we're headed straight up yet. But also remember, the money is made in the middle. Like, there's so much money to be made between now and the all-time high. If Bitcoin is going to do another 50% to get to another 100% up to get to new all-time highs, then a lot of these altcoins that are still down 80-90% are gonna go wild. They're gonna go wild. So getting pretty excited about the market right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box. Y'all think positive things will happen? Let me know. If you want to join the Telegram group, let me know in the comment box and I'll get you a link for that. Check out my website, etcurrency.com, where you can check out my courses, NFTs, and things of that type of nature. If you need help in cryptocurrency, you can also get a hold of me there. Y'all think positive things will happen? RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.